do this, right? I remember how to do this. This isn't... What am I doing? Hi guys, I'm Shelley and welcome back to my channel. I haven't said that in 3 years. Woo! Hi. Hello. Hi. I'm Shelley. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to BookTube. I got tagged. I got tagged in a BookTube tag, which made my mind go bing. And I decided to do a thing. So hi, hello. I was tagged in the Oldie BookTube tag by the lovely Kathy, who I will link down below. And I also link the original creator of this tag because thank you. Dearly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Because you've made my brain do a thing that it hasn't done in, I don't know how long. It's been 3 years since I've made a video to, you know, a camera person to video. I never was good with words. It's been 3 years since I did this. So I vaguely remember the last video I made was the Rent Readathon, and there was a tag for that too. Funny enough, also run by Kathy. I feel like she runs my BookTube. I'm good with that. You are the boss, Kathy. You rule the world. Okay, so it's the Oldie BookTube tag because, wait to call me out, I have been doing this for 10 years. So I can officially, I think, call myself a BookTube oldie. So let's get on with the questions for the Oldie BookTube tag. I wrote them down because I'm old and I don't have a memory. I didn't have a memory then, let's face it, I've always been like this. So, question 1. When did you start making videos? I dabbled for a long time, but my first official BookTube video apparently was February 5th, 2014. And it was a book review of Death Comes to Pemberley by P.D. James, which I stand by because it's still genuinely a very good book and I loved it. I had been introduced to BookTube by my lovely friend Daisy, who was a booktuber. I'd started like reading more and getting into it and watching videos, and I just went, hell, I need something to do, let's make a review video, and it sort of just tumbled from there. I started this at 29, God I'm old. Sunscreen, kids, wear sunscreen. Question 2. What were your staple videos when you first started your channel versus now? I did a lot of reviews. I did a lot of book hauls. Oh, do you remember the book hauls when we could afford to buy books? But also mainly it was from the library. Oh, how I missed the library. No longer have access to a library. It exists, it's still there. I just don't have access to it due to things. Don't worry, I haven't been banned. It's quite surprising I haven't been chucked out of a library, actually, for the pure, like, madness of me. But there was a monthly wrap-up. I used to do wrap-ups. Do we remember those? Do those still happen? I don't know. I haven't been here for a while. I did a lot of tag videos. I love a tag video. It makes my brain go... And this is what happened. Like, last night, I was watching Kathy's video, her Oldie BookTube tag, and my brain did that. It hasn't done that in so long. Like, this doesn't happen, people. Me... Sitting doesn't happen. My brain doesn't do this, and it did last night because of a tag video. Love them. Gorgeous. Used to make a lot of them. That's what I did at the beginning of this YouTube channel. But also, I looked it up, and a couple of weeks into becoming a booktuber, my first photo every day went up. And I put up year 11 this year. So then versus now, that's the one thing that hasn't changed. And versus now, the videos I make are monthly little clips. I take a video of my day every single day for 5 seconds, then I compress them into months and release those. Mainly as a diary for myself because I don't have a great memory. And just as a documenting my life kind of thing. I kind of dropped BookTube, I have to admit, for health reasons, and I'll get into that later. Question 3. What was your favourite book of the year when you first started your channel versus now? I just assumed it was The Fault in Our Stars. I assumed The Fault in Our Stars brought me to BookTube, but it wasn't, because The Fault in Our Stars was released in like 2011. So 2014, I had to look it up, and I found it. It was The Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I still genuinely love this book. Very good book. It is a series, and I do get confused after book 2. It was just too wibbly wobbly for me. But book 1 I found as a standalone. Mwah! beautiful. The sarcasm. I love sarcasm in a book. The sass. Oh, what is the plot? Oh, good lord. See, maybe this is why I stopped being a booktuber. I can't remember plots of books. I just know I love them. And then versus now. I don't know if I have a favourite book anymore. So TikTok has had an influence on my life and has had an influence on my reading because Emily Rass pucking around. This brought a whole new genre of hockey romance to my life. Not just hockey romance, but a lot more romance. I read romance now. It makes me happy. I may have moved, I had to go get a book. But I also remembered Not My Type by Evie Mitchell and the All Access series. Again, romance, but disability romance, people. This just made my little brain be happy because as a disabled person, representation is frigging everything. So to have a spicy novel with the main protagonist being disabled, thank you, Evie Mitchell. Friggin' love it. This whole series, mwah, beautiful. I'm in love with it. So that's up there on my favourite books now. Question 4. How has your reading and the reading trends of the community changed since you started your channel? My reading has slowed a lot and it has changed from physical to mainly audiobook. My health has taken a dramatic change since the beginning 10 years ago of my YouTube channel, and I now find it extremely difficult to physically read. Although I have my beautiful books, I love them, they're gorgeous. These were all read a long time ago, and if I have new books now it's because I would like the physical copy because they're so pretty. They're very pretty. But it's very rare that I will physically read a book now because, one, holding it is a problem, reading and taking in the words is a problem. As for trends, are there trends? I'm old, people. I don't know what the trends are anymore. Are there trends? I suppose I did read a few hockey romance, so that was a trend. Question 5. Anything you want to share about your life that's changed since you started your channel? Get a cup of tea. Ooh, tea! Wait, hang on. Tea is supposed to happen in every video. It's a rule. I did actually make tea. I'm not that daft. Hang on. Okay, so that hasn't changed. I suppose the biggest change 2014 to 2024 is I stopped making BookTube content. If you were here 10 years ago, you may remember some things happened at the beginning of my BookTube career. I don't know, but my BookTube channel. I started to get very, very ill. Oh, 2014, Shelley, if only you knew what was coming. At the beginning of that, I had recently developed a rather serious illness that I knew nothing about, and it developed and it got a lot worse along the lifetime of the channel, and you can watch it happen, unfortunately. Then it got down there. I mean, I almost died. Always weird to say that. I kind of almost died in the middle of the BookTube channel thing. That had a massive turning point on it. Came back for a bit. I tried. I kind of powered through, and then about 3-4 years ago I realised I just can't sustain this as much as I want to, and I still read a lot of books, mainly in audiobook form. My ability to coherently tell you my thoughts on books, it's just not a thing I can do anymore. Like, I can't remember the plot to this. Okay, I read it a very long time ago, but I can't remember the plot to most books I read like 3 days ago. It's just, it's not something I can coherently do anymore, so I now make wrap-up videos of my monthly life because, again, my memory's not great, so it's my way of, like, making a diary for myself, and also, like, hi, I still exist, here are some fun things if you want to follow my life. What else has changed? I have moved. I was in a flat, we won't go there, for the first quite a few years of BookTube, and then I moved to this. I don't think I've ever done a video in this house like this. I've just realised, I moved in last year and I now have a stable house like thing. I have way more books and I have more bookshelves and I love them. And also, you may notice I'm a bit colourful now. At the beginning of this BookTube journey, I wasn't colourful. Actually, I got my first tattoo and I documented it on here, which was this one. Blaedrug is my first, Blaedrug, which is Welsh for bad wolf. My first my first tattoo. There's been a lot more since then. I mean, I've got Howl's Moving Castle on the back of my arm. I've basically turned into a big doodle and I'm good with that. Question 6. Why do you still keep making videos? Because I like it. Because I like documenting my life. So the photo every day, it's like, it's an obsession now. It's like I got past year 10. It's like, nah, I'm in this for life. Until I can't hold a camera up anymore, I will be making that damn video. And I almost died in like 2017. I was still taking photos. I was in the hospital with a flipping tube feed down my nose and an oxygen mask on, and the doctor's telling me, would you do as you're told because you're going to die in 24 hours? And I'm just like, hang on, I got to take a photo. Yeah, I'm that person. So that I'm determined, I'm gonna film. So that's why I still make friggin' determination and I can't be stopped ability. Are those words? Is that a sentence? I have no idea. Question 7. What are you excited about / hoping for the future of BookTube? And it keeps existing? I don't know. I'm not on here so much anymore. The world of TikTok, because it's TikTok's world, we all just live in it, and all of that, I still very much enjoy the long content of BookTube videos. It has brought so much to me. I think over the years since it started versus now, it has evolved so much. I still believe that BookTube has brought some, not all, but some authors accountability and has like pulled them up, and like I've learned some. It's given me accountability over the years. I'm just like, ooh, I need to learn shit. I need to sit down. I need to shut my mouth. But I believe BookTube is a good thing, and I really hope it continues to be a good thing. And I really hope it continues to be a good thing, and it has another revival. I need it. I want it to have another revival. I want it to continue as a long form, as short form, as tags, as joy, as a way of people coming together. The community of it. My God, the community of it. The people I started with aren't necessarily here anymore. Kathy is here. Ah, mwah. Kathy, we love you. I can't even think of anybody else who's still here, which is sad. I believe quite a few of them are, and I'm just forgetting them because, again, I don't have a brain. I will tag people below that I used to follow if they're still here, because I know they make gorgeous content. Again, this is another reason why I stopped making BookTube. I feel inadequate, and like I'm letting people down when I can't find the word. They deserve to be remembered. They deserve to have their names put down, so I will link them all down below, because I wish BookTube to continue that way. And question number 8 is, who are you going to tag? Sorry, I'm singing Ghostbusters in my head. Tag people. Okay, again, don't remember anybody's name, but I would tag everybody I can think of down below. But I used to say, and I will still say, if you see this and you want to do the video, consider yourself tagged. I am tagging you. From me to you, all of the oldies, I'm tagging you. Thank you for indulging me. If you've watched this, thank you, Kathy, for tagging me. Just love you. I know I've mentioned you like 60 billion times in this video, but really, like, love you. Yeah, I hope you guys are good. Okay, let's do an old-fashioned outro. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys are good, and stick around for the next video, whenever that one may be, possibly in 4 years' time. Bye. God, I made the sound effect with my mouth. I didn't even know I was doing that. I may have discovered I'm neurodivergent. That's what's changed between now and then and now. In the last 10 years, what was obvious to everybody else and not to me has been discovered. I'm neuro-friggin-divergent. I'm gonna go now. Bye. I now have to see if I remember how to edit. Oh God, subtitles. Oh, yeah, another reason why I stopped subtitles. Are the automatic subtitles working yet? It's been 3 years. Have YouTube fixed it?